Do you feel like you were once stylish and in the midlife mayhem you've lost your style mojo? You feel young inside but don't want to look like mutton dressed as lamb. You don't really understand what is age appropriate anymore, or have been stuck in your work uniform for so long that you've forgotten how to express the real you. Midlife change and transitions such as menopause, divorce, or the kids growing up say, can cause us to question ourselves and how to dress. We can even lose sight of our identity, let alone our dreams of how we'd like to look, feel, and be perceived. Don't worry, you're not alone. I hear this from many of my gorgeous clients all the time. Even if you weren't the cool girl at school, deep inside, you want to look and feel amazing and be quietly admired by others for your style and panache, as well as your other achievements. You've hit midlife and in many ways feel like life is better than ever, but your style could do with some tweaking. By the end of this video, you will have 9 easily actionable steps so that you can quit feeling outdated, disempowered, and invisible, and instead get you moving forward into your stylish next level self with ease, so that you can feel ready for your fabulous next level you with a renewed lightness to flirt through life, looking and feeling more powerful and in control of your life and style. It is totally possible to look and feel like your best you if you address yourself from the inside out. Style isn't superficial, it's an expression of your soul. As much as it's about looking good and finding pieces that suit your values and unique personality, body, and lifestyle, it's also about feeling good. Style is self-care, and that's why I work with my signature Next Level You method to evolve your inside-out style identity that addresses all areas of life, from mind and social life to home and wardrobe, so that you can really embody your refreshed and fabulous self for lasting change. I'm Aleksandra Olenska, and I've worked as a creative director and stylist for luxury brands including Chanel, Celine, and Vanessa Bruno, as well as magazines including Vogue and Harper's Bazaar. And I've been featured in international press including Forbes, Elle, The Sunday Times, and The Independent. I now help directors and leaders in midlife and beyond to rebalance that work, busy lifestyle you've become accustomed to. Because you know life's too short to stay in that career-driven comfort zone. I help you to redesign and restyle your life, especially at midlife with life-changing transitions such as the breakup of relationship, divorce, menopause, or turning 40 and beyond. From your home and your wardrobe to your mind and social life, I help you with your stylish next chapter to step into your best life, because I know you're ready to rock life again. So here are 9 steps to kickstart your midlife style evolution. Step 1, assess where you're at, what you want to keep and what goes. So think about where your current style comes from. Is it purely about practicality? That's rarely the case. What informed your style identity? Where did it come from? For example, your faith, your values, your mother, your grandmother, societal ideas about women, Kim Kardashian? Why do you like what you like? We're trying to unpack your style identity, your personal style story. Everyone has it. What about your teenage self? What did you like as a teenager? The idea is to become aware of your style and also to consider any limiting beliefs regarding style. Limiting style beliefs can look like wearing what you think you should, wearing what you think suits your body or your perceived body shape, wearing something like your mother, because that was your first idea of femininity and style. Or it can look like being afraid to express your sensuality or your sexuality, or being too sexual. Step 2, declutter. From your home and your wardrobe to your mind and your address book. Hold onto the old with positive intention and out with possessions and people weighed down with negative emotions. Make room for the next level you. New love, more fun and abundance, next level style and vavavoom. Step 3, redefine you. Find 3 key words that define your next level style, words that represent your values and personality as well as your aesthetic taste. Consider what stories you want to tell others about yourself. What message do you want to give? Is it edgy, romantic and kind? Is it I'm playful and quiet but take no nonsense? Find your celebrity style crush. Who are your favourite celebrity style-wise? Find pictures of them that you like. This is important as you may not like everything that they wear. Reflect on why you like their looks and find keywords that describe the images that you have selected. It's not just about what they're wearing, but also how they are wearing it. With which attitude? Casual, polished, preppy, buttoned up. This is all part of the styling. So find keywords that describe each celebrity style. For example, Disheveled, sensual, nonchalant, done up. You can also merge keywords. For example, if you like to wear a floral dress with a leather jacket, it could be edgy and feminine. If you like to wear something very ladylike, a 50s dress with something silly, then it could be defined as eccentric ladylike. What do the celebrities that you've chosen have in common? Are there any keywords that come up again and again? And what about your keywords? Are they relevant? Are they connected? It's rare that we can define someone's style identity in one word, for example, classic, as we are all multifaceted and fabulous. One of the things that I talk about in my free style guide that you can access in the link in the comments below is to create a mood board of your future you. How do you see yourself? What are you wearing? What's your attitude? So use the keywords from the above exercise to help you. Don't be too analytical. Go with what you feel. Be quite instinctive. In a recent article for Forbes, I spoke about this, the importance of instinct. When making mood boards for luxury fashion labels, I always trust my instincts to choose pictures by simply what feels right, by what I'm drawn to at a particular moment, before later going back with a slightly more analytical eye to consider why I like what I do, why I've chosen pictures, and whether I want to keep an image or edit it out. If you're enjoying this video, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel and ring the bell. And there's also that free style reset guide in the notes, as I mentioned under the video. Stay tuned to the end for a fun and easily actionable tip that might make you really cringe at first, but that will really help you to get out of your midlife style rut, in and out of work, and embody your best life yet. Step 5. Get out of your comfort zone. Go into a shop, a big department store, shops that you wouldn't usually go into. The cost is irrespective, and push yourself. You can start online. It's a great place to start. Check out Net-a-Porter, Matches Fashion, or revisit Moda Operandi, for example. And just try on different proportions. Get a friend to take pictures if possible, otherwise use a self-timer in a changing room. Try on things that you wouldn't usually try on. It could be vintage shops, it could be designer shops. Just allow yourself to experiment and dream. I generally favour looser styles that flow over my body, but one day I decided that I wanted to try out a different version of myself, something a bit more obviously sexy. So I went to the brand Hervé Léger, known for their very tight, very body-conscious dresses made of super stretchy bands of elasticated fabric. And it was a completely new experience of myself. Seeing myself like this made me feel completely different about myself. Maybe I didn't want to buy the exact dress, but it opened my eyes to new possibilities and new versions of myself. I later purchased a top in a similar stretchy fabric to emphasize the areas that I feel good about myself in, and it certainly brings out my inner sexy twinkle. So just try on different versions of yourself. What feels good? Is it because it's familiar, or because it expresses you, your personality, your values, your taste? Look at the pictures afterwards. It could be the next day, it could be the next week, because sometimes it takes a while to get used to something new, just like when new trends come out in the fashion industry. Sometimes they get poo-pooed by newspapers and magazines, only to end up in Zara and fast fashion stores a few years later and seen all over the streets. 6. Now it's the perfect time to try things out at home. So take pictures of yourself in different outfits. Print them out and crop off your head. Gosh, it sounds a bit French Revolution, doesn't it? Off with your head. The reason for this is so that you can get some objectivity. Try on your favourite piece in your wardrobe and force yourself to combine it with different things, different combinations that you wouldn't normally wear it with. Knot it, layer it up, change the shoes, photograph it. You might be pleasantly surprised by the results. Take pictures of the outfits you love and focus on these. And if you can bear it, the ones that you don't love. Think about how can you change them for the better. What is it that doesn't work or works? How can you add small details to change the look, to upgrade it further? Pushing sleeves up, for instance, layering, adding a bracelet, 2 bracelets, 3 bracelets, etc. If you change something, does it improve it? Keep on taking those pictures and analysing them afterwards. And don't forget to change up the shoes and the accessories. In styling fashion images for top magazines, I'd always ask myself, if I add one thing, does it add to the look? Does it contribute to the image? What does it add? Or does it not add anything? Does it throw the outfit into imbalance? Pictures really help you to be objective about yourself. Step 7, the art of the incremental upgrade. What steps can you take towards becoming the next level you? How can you move towards your goals and up-level all sides of your life? Style is self-care, and it's all about finding things for you, things that are going to benefit your life, that support and represent you and make you feel good when you use or wear them. So start small. Can you start off with adding little things to refresh your style and represent the next level you? It could be as simple as just finding new tea towels for your kitchen and throwing out those tattered old ones. It could be buying some knickers that aren't basic black cotton to give yourself a renewed inner wiggle at work or play, not to mention outer sparkle. It's your secret. What can you upgrade by 5%, by 10%? Build up at your own pace. Step 8. Nurture your inner confidence in other ways than style, so that you're a rock solid you, so that you can embody your new style with confidence and panache from the inside out. Do something fun just for the sake of it, something that won't matter at work or nourish you intellectually. It could be as simple as putting some fun music on, a little too loudly at home, and singing along to Slim Shady at the top of your voice, or at least in your head, while wearing your favourite heels. The ones that you adore but never wear because you rarely have occasion to wear a 12cm stiletto that you can barely walk in. Now you're making your own occasion. I've got those shoes, I'm sure you do. Text a friend who would love to hear from you, even if you haven't spoken to them forever. Send them a funny meme or picture that reminds you of them. It could be getting back to a Pilates class that you know you love but haven't made the time to go to because you always seem to be working late and there's 1,000,001 things to do, especially for other people. If you're anything like me and millions of other busy midlife women, it's easier to remember and commit to something if it's scheduled into the calendar, just like you do with important work meetings. So schedule you into your diary. Make a new color-coded calendar on your iCalendar if necessary. Your style and self-care cal. Schedule in your Pilates classes, your dance time in your bedroom, and your time for you. Yes, even if that just means scheduling in time to have your very own specific version of fun. Step 9. Make like a millennial and take pictures of yourself in your new style and keep them in an obvious and accessible place, such as a folder in your phone, so that you get used to your fabulous next level self, just like I was mentioning earlier with those trends that we become accustomed to. This way you can really start to embody your new you and live your best life. Many marvelous midlife women like myself didn't grow up with a photo opportunity at every moment of your lifestyle, and can often wince at photos of themselves or hate having their pictures taken. Me too. It's taken me some getting used to. In fact, a famous shiny celebrity that I once worked with once asked me why I looked so amazing in real life but so very wooden in photographs. It takes practice. So give yourself some kindness and compassion. Embrace your quirks and apparent imperfections. And sometimes it's just a skill to learn and something to get used to. Not only having your picture taken, and do you see, by the way, how many pictures millennials take and how much time they spend primping and posing in front of the mirror practicing? But it takes time to get used to seeing pictures of yourself and loving them. Like work and most things, it's just a case of training yourself in order to improve. A question of practice makes a perfectly deliciously imperfect perfect you. Having said that, one of the questions that I get asked the most often is how to dress to flatter a midlife midriff. If that interests you, then watch my next video, which is on that very subject.